Good morning, everyone. I'm Susan Rector, Vice Chair of CCAD's Board of Trustees. Board Chair Jenny Britton regrets that she's unable to attend today's ceremony, but I'm pleased to stand in. On behalf of the board, as well as CCAD's faculty and staff, I welcome you, the class of 2023, and your families and friends, to welcome to the 141st commencement of CCAD. I've been a trustee for 7 years, and over those years, I've had the great privilege of witnessing incredible work you and your classmates have created as you've grown and matured in your practice. What you create as CCAD students is impressive in any circumstance, but especially so given the difficult circumstances of attending college during a global pandemic. In addition, each of you brought with you the challenges and benefits of your unique backgrounds. You are veterans who have served our country, international students living abroad, parents raising kids as they finish school, and young people out on their own for the very first time. But despite these differences, you came together as a community to help each other succeed. And so I encourage you, the class of 2023, to take it all in. Look around at your classmates beside you, at your family and friends in the crowd, and at your professors and others on the stage today. We are so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. You did it. In my work as an attorney, I represent smart, innovative people who need an advisor to support them in business transactions, especially when it involves intellectual property ownership and protection. At its core, intellectual property, or IP, is all about identifying and protecting the results of creative thinking. I'm reminded of an Albert Einstein quote, "Creativity is intelligence having fun." I can tell you there's great value in what your minds have and will create. When you came to CCAD, you showed promise, you showed talent, and now you sit here today as promising, talented artists and designers, and so much more. You are skilled and savvy professionals. You're ready to lead culture and commerce in the creative economy, whether here in Columbus or wherever you choose to go next. Because in addition to developing expertise in the tools of your trade at CCAD, you've also learned how to approach complex concepts with flexibility and innovation. You've been challenged to learn rules and to break them, creating something better in the process. You've learned to think critically and to critique. So today at commencement, you begin your next chapter. This is the moment where you take your talent and your promise and you use them to make change for yourself and for the world around you. You are joining a generations-long legacy, a 144-year legacy of CCAD alumni success. That's what we've heard Dr. Korn call proven potential. You have the capability to do tremendous good and to make our world a better one. And I'm so excited to see what you do and create next. And so it is my great pleasure to welcome President Melanie Korn here to introduce our next speakers. Dr. Korn, for the handful of you in the room who may not know her, joined CCAD as its president in 2016. Since then, she has grown the college, both its national reputation and strengthened its presence as a leading cultural institution. Personally, I look forward to working even more closely with Dr. Korn next year when I become board chair. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Korn.
Thank you, Susan, for your warm words. And now we will hear from two students who have been selected to represent our graduate and undergraduate classes today. Our second speaker will be graduating senior Jenna Ronto, a comics and narrative practice major who has also served for the past 2 years as the Student Government Association president. But first, I'd like to welcome 2023 MFA candidate Hedy Sharifzadeh to speak. I had the pleasure of actually teaching an MFA class this spring on civic engagement and creative practice, and it was wonderful to get to know Hedy as a great thinker and an outstanding artist. Hedy?
Thank you so much, Dr. Korn. Dear fellow graduates, distinguished faculty, families, and friends, today we are gathered here to celebrate CCAD's 2023 graduates, and I stand here specifically celebrate the incredible achievements of the 11 MFA candidates who are graduating today. Each one of us has dedicated our time and effort to practice a significant concept using our chosen medium to convey an important message. Throughout our time at Columbus College of Art and Design, my MFA classmates and I have learned to use art as a powerful tool for communication and change. We have explored the complexity of the world around us and found creative ways to share our perspectives with others. We have discovered the unique ways in which each medium can be used to express a message, and we have honed our skill to be able to use those mediums effectively. We have had the opportunity to learn from each other, to exchange ideas, and to inspire one another to push the boundaries of what is possible. As we prepare to leave CCAD and embark on the next chapter of our lives, we carry with us the lessons we have learned, the friendship we have made, and the experiences we have shared. We are grateful for the guidance and support of our faculties and mentors who have challenged us to grow and develop our talents. We owe a great debt of gratitude to the community to the distinguished faculty and community here at Columbus College of Art and Design. The CCAD community has provided us with a supportive and collaborative environment in which to grow and develop our talents. We are also thankful for the love and encouragement of our family and friends who have stood by us through every step of this journey. As we go out into the world as artists, we have an important role to play in shaping the future. We have the power to inspire, to provoke, to challenge, and to heal. We can use our art to bring attention to important issues, to create empathy and understanding, and to spark change. Our art can push people to question their assumptions and see the world in a different way, making us a powerful force for positive change in society. Additionally, our ability to turn thoughts and emotion into tangible, physical forms of art can be experienced by others, allows us to communicate complex ideas and connect with our audience on a deep and personal level. We have the potential to challenge people's assumptions and promote a more inclusive and equitable society. As artists, we understand the power of art to connect people across cultures and promote to connect and empathy. We have the potential to create something truly beautiful and meaningful, and I can't wait to see what will be accomplished in the years to come. And as we leave this institution, we carry with us the knowledge and experiences we have gained here, and we will continue to be part of the vibrant and creative community that is CCAD. Congratulations to my fellow members of the MFA class of 2023. Our hard work has paid off. And now I would like to welcome Jenna Ranton to the lectern.
Hi, I'm honored to be here as the Student Government Association President for the class of 2023, graduating with a major in illustration and a minor in comics and narrative practice. CCAD has been a place where I learned so much about myself. It gave me the space to grow into the person I wanted to be and opened my eyes to all of the opportunities that are out there for me. When I came here to CCAD for my first year, I already knew this was the right place for me. I attended CCAD's college preview and met people who still inspire me to this day. After those few weeks, I fell in love with CCAD's community and the city of Columbus and prepared myself to spend the next 4 years here. I met so many amazing people here, and I am truly thankful for everyone I have crossed paths with. I loved being a part of student government these past 3 years and president for the past 2 years. It gave me the opportunity to meet so many of you and help CCAD be the best it can be for us as students. I'm sure most people in this room have been asked, so what's next? As artists, that is one of the biggest questions we get from our family and friends. And some of you may know and some of you may not, and that's okay. This isn't the time to make hard and fast decisions. This is the time to make mistakes. Change your mind and change it again, because nothing is permanent. So make as many mistakes as you can. Never stop learning about yourself as an artist and trying new things. CCAD has been a place where professors encourage us to make our own paths and be the artists we want to be. It's a place where one person, if it's the right person, changes us all. CCAD is having friends we'll keep for the rest of our lives, and that means we really are all in this together. I know it feels like we're saying goodbye, but we will carry a piece of each other into everything that we do next, to remind us of who we are and of who we're meant to be. I've had a great 4 years with you, and I'll miss you very much. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of my journey here at Columbus College of Art and Design. I'm so proud of everyone here for making it to the end of this chapter in our lives. Never lose your passion for creating, because all of you have worked so hard to get here, and each and every one of you deserve to get this diploma today. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it.
Hold on, turning. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hetty and Jenna, for those fantastic remarks and for representing your classmates so wonderfully. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming out and joining us for this momentous occasion where we together get to celebrate the incredible group of artists and designers you see before you. Students, today is your day, the day you and your loved ones have been anticipating for years. From late nights in the studio to challenging critiques to having your eyes opened to new ideas, you've done it. You've graduated. And I know it has not been easy for you. Yes, art and design school is always tough. It's designed to be tough. CCAD's curriculum is built to develop you into leaders, collaborators, professionals, ready to unleash your creativity to make incredible things happen in the culture and for our world. But you did this during a pivotal moment in our society, one that I won't dwell on, but you did it through a pandemic and social unrest. I've watched you all grow in strength, resilience, and ingenuity. Those hard-earned skills propelled you to this moment today and are likely to be even more valuable to you as you move forward. And what is next for you as you move forward? I'm sure that there are over 200 answers to this question from the 200 of you sitting here. But I have no doubt that there are exciting opportunities awaiting you. Of course, no commencement ceremony would be complete without just a little bit of unsolicited advice, right? So bear with me, and in that spirit, here are 3 lessons about creative practice that I hope that you have learned as a student here, and that I believe will serve you well as you leave CCAD and venture off into the world on whatever path lies ahead. The first lesson is that what you do as artists and designers matters. I truly believe that art and design are critical to our world's future. Your creative practice is not a luxury, an add-on, a nice-to-have. As artists and designers, you tell meaningful stories that uplift our communities and shed light on issues needing our collective attention. Your design and visual communication skills can help the world understand science, make sense of politics, and decipher choices in this world of overabundance. Creative problem solvers, like yourselves, are out there every day helping us manage climate change and world hunger and make our governments work again. Your art helps humanity think critically, process pain, and celebrate joy. Your creativity and talent are essential to our collective humanity. Never forget the impact that you can have as an artist or designer. The second lesson is about opportunity. Regardless of what your post-college path is, the experiences that you had earning this college degree will serve you well. There are well-documented and statistically meaningful benefits to a college education. Some of those benefits are about individual good, like getting a higher paying job and living a longer life with greater happiness and better health. And some are about the public good, like people with a college degree being more likely to volunteer in their communities and vote. But no matter how great the education and training you received, opportunities do not simply gravitate to you. They must be sought out and seized. When I started my career after graduate school, I said yes to every opportunity at work, to take on an additional project, to do work above my pay grade, to do what I could do to continue to grow and learn. And a dozen years and 4 promotions later, I was in a position that launched me to this spot as president of CCAD. Sure, I was smart and had a good education, but I also knew that I had to work hard and leap at every opportunity that was presented to me. It takes courage to make those leaps. But as diverse as your backgrounds and experiences and identities are, I know that you all have at least one thing in common, and that is courage. Because it takes courage to go to an art and design college. It takes courage to earn your degree, and so I certainly hope that you will use that courage to make a good living for yourself, but also be courageous enough to seek out the opportunities to use your critical thinking and creative problem-solving skills to challenge the status quo and better your communities. Finally, lesson number 3 is about grace. To be honest, how humans have treated each other over the past few years has been a bit of a mixed bag. On a national level, there has been more divisiveness and vitriol than I have seen in a very long time. When overwhelmed by fear or simply exhausted from the weight of the world, we have sometimes been a little less than kind and respectful to each other, especially when hiding behind the anonymity of our ever-popular virtual existence, and that has been challenging. However, over the past few years, we have also witnessed unprecedented acts of grace. We are more patient and understanding with each other. We have a newfound level of compassion from sharing collective struggles, and we see each other in a new light. This time has shown that beyond being artists, designers, scholars, professionals, we are also human, with human things going on. We all have good days and bad. And understanding this, we have expanded our capacity for empathy and trust that each of us is doing the best we can. And this is grace. You are going to leave here and go into the creative workforce, and you'll see immediately that grace matters. You'll be working alongside people who have their own struggles, whether they're creative or personal ones. And by giving grace, you might help a colleague rise to the next level of their own practice, and you will both benefit from it. But grace is not simply a concept applied to others. Don't forget to give yourself grace as well. You may come across an artistic problem that you cannot solve on your own and feel a sense of failure. You may find that juggling a new career with the challenges of post-college adult life proves harder than you think at times. And these are the moments to give grace to yourself. You have the opportunity to be your own best cheerleader and not just your own worst critic. I encourage you to find compassion, kindness, and grace for yourself as you venture off into this fun, exciting new chapter of your life. So take advantage of some of the superpowers being a creative individual allows you. Artists and designers are change makers, shaping culture and communities for the better. I have no doubt that you will take all that you have learned here and use it to not make just a living, but to live a full life as well. Congratulations once again on your CCA degree and all that is to come. And now I would like to welcome Provost Julie Taggart to the lectern. Provost Taggart is herself a CCAD Fine Arts alumna who has taught and served as an academic administrator at the college since 1994, while maintaining an active studio practice. Julie will introduce our commencement speaker before we present her with an honorary doctorate.
Thank you, Dr. Korn. It is my pleasure to introduce our honorary doctorate recipient, Lisa Jarrett. First, some background. Each year, we turn to our CCAD community and ask them to nominate an honorary degree recipient to be recognized at commencement. A person who has made significant and influential contribution to their field and who can deliver an inspirational keynote speech for our graduating students as they transition into CCAD alumni. And Lisa Jarrett was the perfect selection for this year's commencement. Lisa is a working artist in social and visual forms and a friend of CCAD, truly a friend. She has been a past participant in our Visiting Artists and Scholars series and has had work on view in our Bueller Gallery. Lisa's intersectional practice considers the politics of difference within a variety of settings, including schools, landscapes, fictions, racial imaginaries, studios, communities, museums, galleries, walls, mountains, mirrors, floors, rivers, and prisms. She lives in Portland, Oregon, where she co-authors social practice projects, and continues her 13-plus-year investigation into Black hair and its care. Lisa is an associate professor of community and context arts at Portland State University's School of Art and Design. She is co-founder and co-director of KS MoCA, the Harriet Tubman Middle School Center for Expanded Curatorial Practice in Northeast Portland, and the artist collective Art 25, Art in the 25th Century. Finally, according to her bio, Lisa recently discovered her primary medium is questions, the most urgent of which is, what will set you free? With that, it is my great pleasure to welcome to the stage Lisa Garrett to receive her honorary doctorate and deliver the 2023 commencement address.
All right, we're going to stand right over here. Thank you, Julie, and thank you, Lisa, for joining us today. Columbus College of Art and Design hereby confers upon Lisa Jarrett the honorary degree of Doctor of Fine Arts, with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto in recognition of her accomplishments and profound influence on art and culture in this country and abroad. And this is for you, too. All right. Please join us in congratulating Lisa Jarrett. All right. Your turn.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. This is a real honor. Everybody has been calling me doctor at home in anticipation of this moment. If somebody here could please take a picture for my mother, I would be very grateful to you. I will text it to her immediately afterwards. I come here with great gratitude to your faculty, and I want to offer my thanks to Dr. Korn, also to Provost Tegart, the CCAD faculty, and of course the Board of Trustees, some of whom I had the pleasure of meeting yesterday. But I also want to make sure to thank and extend my gratitude to you all, the graduates, the class of 2023 of the Columbus College of Art and Design. Dr. Korn is correct. I'm a friend of this school, and that is by and large because of the kind of faculty you get to work with here. And I have had so many really impactful experiences coming to work with you and alongside you. And when I return home to my students, I always have incredible stories to tell. So I want to thank you for your presence and for your willingness to kind of listen and take perspectives from beyond just sort of your own backyard. Okay, here we go. You see what your life has prepared you to see. In the short story, The Book of Martha, by the late Octavia E. Butler, this is the line of dialogue that catches my breath and stops my heart. It has become like a mentor, or maybe even like an old friend. And while I was teaching this essay to my graduate seminar students this past winter term, I found myself returning continually to thinking about the time I would spend with you. Let me try to explain. The story itself, it's a beautiful and challenging origin story. It's the tale of Butler's character, Martha, who inexplicably finds herself talking with, quote, God, or a figure so powerful he might as well be God. Martha is reckoning with how she sees this deity, and as the story progresses, the changing nature of this being and or her own sight. Prior to this simple and profound statement, we learn that to Martha, the godlike character looks, quote, like a living version of Michelangelo's Moses, a sculpture that she remembered seeing in her college art history textbook about 20 years before. You see what your life has prepared you to see. But by the end of the story, Martha's point of view has shifted. After a particularly challenging exchange of ideas about saving humanity and the possibilities for doing so, and as she comes to terms with what she wants to do as she stands in her own power, she says, and I quote, "Actually, I think you look a little like me. We look like sisters." Which is to say that after a number of other shapeshifts, the god deity now appeared to be a black woman to Martha. This was as difficult a conversation for Martha as you might think, full of misstep, wild imagining, misunderstanding, and our favorite word, critique. The story itself bears this out, but she persists. Rather, she insists on learning something that seems to exist outside of her groundswell of knowledge and beyond her own imagination. And after all, as it turns out, just like me, she has so many unanswered questions. On my second, third, fourth, fifth, I've read this story 100 times at least. It occurred to me that the Book of Martha, among many other things, is also a transformation story. It's a story where Butler asks readers to consider the structure and the nature of power and perception. It is also a story of education. It's an education that unfolds in the form of a conversation, and I love that. A conversation between a quote-unquote real person and an imagined deity until these words like real, imagined, person, deity, Martha, God, they become slippery, and their meanings cease to have a fixed sort of trajectory. They become, in fact, something else altogether. The story is ideas, and the story is a work of art. You see what your life has prepared you to see. Class of 2023, what has your life prepared you to see? I do believe that you've been prepared by your faculty, your colleagues, your friends, your chosen families, to see possibilities and circumstances that were formerly completely and utterly unimaginable. I also believe that you've considered what it means to make things that matter. I hope that you understand that the things you make in and of themselves, they don't have as much value as the process of making them does. And I think, in other words, what I hope that you know now is that the learning happens when and where you least expect it to, and art making happens in that place too. The work is actually not what's precious, but you all, you most certainly are. But perhaps most of all, I hope that your lives have prepared you to see that we're all standing on the shoulders of our ancestors, and that you are responsible for keeping their stories alive to share with our children. So now I do think that it is also time for some more unsolicited advice, as we are wont to do, as people who profess. I gotta tell y'all, this is hard. I tried. I think these are words to live by, but I guess you'll have to quote me on that. This is, I'm sure, being recorded in some way. All right, I've come up with 5 concrete skills, okay? 5 things, concrete, we can count them. The first one, it's patience. Patience is the first skill you will need. Mostly because change takes time and it doesn't happen on a human scale. But also, I'm gonna say that you need to remember, for example, that when you're speaking to a group of people about your work, or actually anything else, anything in particular, and you refer to things like influences from the last century, the people that are older than you understand that that means the 1800s, because we are in denial and we don't understand that we now actually live, that we are a quarter way of our way into the 21st century. Total denial. The people younger than you have no idea what you're talking about at all. This dynamic, it requires patience. Be patient. Okay. I got 4 more things to go here. The next thing is curiosity. You're artists. The art world has historically been an opaque, mysterious, and incredibly elite place. I'm going to ask you here and now to change this. I want you to ask about the things that you want to know more about, and I want you to ask anybody that you'd like to ask at any time. I want you to learn everything that you can. And I want you to always remember that part of your job as an artist is to ask for help. You'll also need persistence. You need to persist through doubt, because doubt is the easy part. And this goes right into that next thing, number 4, that's open-mindedness. You have to avoid, and this is maybe the hardest thing in the moment in which we live, and I kind of struggle with this a little bit every day. You have to avoid becoming overly cynical and jaded. You really do. Because what that does is it feeds your doubt. And if doubt's the easy part, and that's all you feed, where's the room for making the work? Where's the room for all the possibility? Okay. Yes, I agree, baby. That baby knows. You'll be up here one day very soon. We love you. The final skill that you will need, in my opinion, on this day, tomorrow everything changes for me. I'm radically unpredictable. But today I believe that mentorship is that 5th thing that you will need. You should find a mentor and you should find a mentee. You should mentor children because they really need all the help that they can get, and actually so will you. Because after all, and I think you can identify with this now, growing up is hard work. These 5 qualities, or these things that I've tried to share with you, these things have sustained me in my practice over the years, but it's that 5th one, it's mentorship, and it's mentoring, working with children that has become increasingly important to my creative practice, and they're actually kind of one and the same in many ways at this point in my career. Mentoring has helped me understand how transformative art experiences can be, particularly in public institutions like schools. When children are provided just a little bit of room to be themselves and experience their own value, it's actually quite an honor and a phenomenal thing to witness their transformation. Truthfully, mentoring is about the radical idea that showing up is all that matters. Your presence is what matters. The work you do together is important too, but it's the showing up, the returning to experience somebody else's value that really turns people on. One of my young mentees, his name is Sincere. He's not so young anymore. Sincere, he was in 8th grade at the time, and this was right before the pandemic. I think he would want me to share this with you, and I would be remiss not to. And I'm gonna quote this for you from a catalog that I co-authored with Sincere and a group of students from the Harriet Tubman Middle School as part of a project that I co-authored called the Harriet Tubman Middle School Center for Expanded Curatorial Practice. And as part of this project, we were invited to curate artwork into an exhibition at the John Michael Kohler Art Center in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Significantly well-known place for many artists. Look into it if you haven't been there. There's some really great work up there. But Sincere, and the other kids too, but this came out of Sincere's mouth. We credited the authorship to kind of the group. But Sincere says, usually this kind of curatorial work, referring to the exhibition now, it doesn't happen with middle school students. And that's an achievement in and of itself for us. We want to tell other people our age to pursue their dreams and not to stop until you get there. This is excerpted from the catalog that the students titled Care is Like a Forest. And I think that's potentially one of the most beautiful titles for anything ever. Mentoring is important, but being mentored is equally important. Being mentored over time is something I hope you all have the experience, or the pleasure to experience, I guess. That's really what I mean. I found this to be true for me, and although I don't meet with my mentors on a weekly or even monthly basis anymore, I conjure them regularly, and I know that they are how I keep my doubt at bay. They remind me by their ongoing presence alone, not dissimilar to mentoring with young people, that you have to, quote, move through yourself. That is how my first and only Black professor, Levon Shepard, who spoke to me about what it means to be an artist, told me. This was how he taught me to make better work. It was a movement through. It was a process. It was a practice that mattered most when it was experienced over time. And I have found that to be truer than I ever imagined. I will say that quite honestly, when I first heard those words, I had no idea what they meant. I nodded. I've done this many times. I used to have a graduate professor who would just we're learning to be TAs. I'll speak to the grads here. And she would just come through the room and be like, figure ground, and keep walking. And we would look at each other and we'd all go, yeah, cool, Marianne, we got it, figure ground. We had no clue what she was saying. I do understand it now, but it took me a lot of time. So when Levon said to me, move through yourself, I had experienced that same sort of dissonance. How does one move through oneself? And what it conjured in me was a whole litany of questions. And till this day, I find that questioning practice, it is really consistent with how I think about my work, right? Okay. Levon's presence in my life did something far more important than improve my art-making skills. He let me see Blackness operate in art spaces. In retrospect, I understand that it was the simple fact that he was there that gave me the permission I would need to persist through doubt and to pursue my practice as an educator as well. Not in spite of my Blackness, but because of it. What I can tell you now is that what I responded to most was the sense of liberation that he gave me, and that was his gift. And I definitely would not be here with you today if it were not for my mentor, LaVon Shepard. This sensibility, which is like a gut instinct for liberation, this is the same thing that attracted me to Butler's work in general, and to the Book of Martha in particular. And while I have been speaking to you about what your life has or has not prepared you to see, it was actually the first line of that story that made it my kinfolk. It's difficult, isn't it? God said with a weary smile. You're truly free for the first time. What could be more difficult than that? Find your mentors. Over the years, I have come to terms with aspects of my work that help me search for and render visible the people and stories that my life did not initially prepare me to see. Their apparent invisibility made me feel invisible to myself by proxy. I'm speaking to very specific people in this room. In fact, coming to terms is often how I describe my research practice. Coming to terms with this idea of my own invisibility to myself. And my research practice, therefore, had to move, it had to be active, and it had to be a coming into, a moving through, if you will. You should know that I come here today to you, to this room, with an awful lot of doubt. I know I said all that. I'm a little more nervous than I might seem, but I am persisting. That is some of what you're witnessing. And I am absolutely delighted to see you and to be seen by you. Thank you. No. No. I've always wanted to do that. Thank you. You've made my life twice in one day. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm almost finished. Thank you again. Over the years, did I say that already? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Next thing, okay. As you each move toward a new part of your life and work as artists, because you are artists, I humbly extend the most urgent question of my practice to you as an offering. And it's a question that I share with deep respect and appreciation for everything that this day means to everybody that's present here. Families, friends, little ones, graduates, colleagues, right? Columbus College of Art and Design, class of 2023. I'd like to know what will set you free. My deepest thanks and my heartfelt gratitude to each of you, and many, many congratulations. That's all.
Thank you, and congratulations again, Lisa. So now's a big moment. Will the candidates for the Master of Fine Arts degree and the Bachelor of Fine Arts degrees please rise? President Korn, these candidates have completed all requirements and are recommended by the faculty for the Master of Fine Arts degree and the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree, and they are present to receive those degrees. Thank you, Provost Taggart, and thank you in advance to Athena Sanders, our Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, for expertly managing the most difficult task of our ceremony, the reading of the names. So first, we will start with the master's degree students. Bachelor's degree students, you may be seated. MFA students, we hereby testify that the following candidates have complied with all the conditions required by the statutes of the state of Ohio.
Columbus College of Art and Design, which is duly empowered by the supreme authority of the state of Ohio, does hereby confer upon the following the degree of Master of Fine Arts.
Marika Michelle Davis, summa cum laude. Joseph De Lorenzo Jenkins, cum laude. Jonathan David Lohr, summa cum laude. Abby Lena Ridpath, cum laude. Jonathan Riles, summa cum laude.
Congratulations.
Nikita Samala, cum laude. Haidiye Sharafzadeh Shirazi, summa cum laude. B. Tucker, summa cum laude. Joseph Peter Wallace. Congratulations.
Next one. All right, BFA students, please rise so we can make things official. I know, up and down, up and down. Okay, all right, here it goes. We hereby testify that the following candidates have complied with all the conditions required by the statutes of the state of Ohio. Columbus College of Art and Design, which is duly empowered by the supreme authority of the state of Ohio, does hereby confer upon the following the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts. All right, you can sit down.
Amanda Louise Acker. Diego Ocasto Upante, magna cum laude. Levi Allen, summa cum laude. Jessica Marie Arismendi. Caleb Rose Ashburn, summa cum laude. Benedict Paul Baggerly, Benny, summa cum laude. Miles Brandon Balfour. Madison Alora Rachel Banks, summa cum laude. Lindsay Danielle Barrett, magna cum laude. River Forrest Berry, summa cum laude, outstanding senior, art history, and visual arts. Jared Michael Wilburn Biggs. Maxfield Michael Bishop, cum laude. Camilla Elise Boston, summa cum laude, animation outstanding senior. Vanessa Lee Botts, summa cum laude. Caleb Patrick Boyer. Caitlin Marie Brown. Autumn Sandra Bruni, summa cum laude. Danny Bryan, cum laude. Timon David Berge, magna cum laude. Caitlin Rose Burrows, summa cum laude, illustration, outstanding senior. Madison Yvonne Alexandra Burton. Jared Carr. Luis Enrique Castañeda, magna cum laude. Tess Marlene Chatfield, cum laude. Earl Andre Childress. Phoebe Chung, magna cum laude. Riley Page Colick, magna cum laude. Grayson Cooper, magna cum laude. Veronica Rose Copley, summa cum laude. Chelsea Nicole Cross, summa cum laude. Jaden Michael Dixon, cum laude. Bonabel James Deach. Ready? Margarita Rusalinova Dikova, magna cum laude. Madison Maria Dinger. Vivian Grace DiVerte, magna cum laude. DiVerte. Maria Dolishna. Casey Brooke Donaldson, magna cum laude. Adam Vito Doria. Taylor Jack Downard, summa cum laude. Connor Warren Drescher. Brooklyn Sabrina Dool, magna cum laude. Hyde Vesna Ebright, cum laude. Denisha Brene Edgington. Erin Nicole Elfrink. Kamaria Ellis. Ellen Louisa Ennist. Benjamin Paul Irvin. Max Jordan Eubanks, magna cum laude. Adriana Everett. Rahaf Khalil Ferris, summa cum laude. Milani Lawisa Fields, summa cum laude. Alicia Marie Finley, cum laude. Hannah Rose Fitzgerald, magna cum laude. Hannah Grace Irene Fruger, magna cum laude. Amber Gail Garcia. Abigail Brooke Gates, cum laude. Cassandra Eleanor Geddert, cum laude. Felicity Rose Gentry, cum laude. Madison Rain Getzendiner. J.K. Goff. Daniela Gonzalez Espitia. Brianna Kathy Gore. Andrew Gray, summa cum laude. Hezekiah. Edward Hezekiah Green. Daniel Douglas Grimm. Casey Suzanne Groves, magna cum laude. Nice hat. Chloe Grace Groves, cum laude. Olivia Grace Gunther, summa cum laude. Justin Leon Haggard. Thomas Joseph Callan Harvey. Shannon Marie Hauk. Adam David Hawk, summa cum laude. Congratulations. Raphael Michael Hayes. Norman Calvin Heaton. Jamie Henderson. Sarah Hires, magna cum laude. Corbin Baker Higginbotham. Hananiah Nureya Hines, magna cum laude. Lindsay Allison Heiser, summa cum laude. Salem Elizabeth Hogue. Janae Michelle Howard. Catherine Therese Hewlett, summa cum laude. Peyton Lynn Hunt, summa cum laude. Come on up. Felix Hean Husted. Stephanie Ashley Heisen. Ariana Lene Johnson. Corey Albert Johnson, summa cum laude, Fine Arts Outstanding Senior. Zella Rosa Maria Johnson. Cameron Lacey Jones, cum laude. Liv Jones, magna cum laude. We got it, don't worry. Okay. Thomas Scott Jones, Tommy. Jacqueline Nicole Kaler, cum laude. Addie Gabrielle Kalmbach. Haley Dawn Carr, cum laude. Lindsay Elise Caton, cum laude. Adeline Grace Kelly, magna cum laude. Haley Lynn Kinsler, summa cum laude. Carolyn Bell Kessler, cum laude. Caitlin Rose Kilgallen, magna cum laude. Ji Young Kim. Caleb King. Casey Melissa Kissel, summa cum laude. Ivy Lynn Krell, magna cum laude. Caroline Adele Krupa. Heidi Nicole Lamerson. Lang. Graham Howard Lang, cum laude. Jade Lijek, cum laude. Melina K. Lau, summa cum laude. Courtney Mickle Martin. Jada Marie Mason, cum laude. Terestin McCarl, cum laude. Abigail Nicole McClure, cum laude. Nicole Irene McGee, magna cum laude. Taylor Elise McGuire. Joseph James McManus, cum laude. Dylan Alexander Mears. Charlotte J. Meissner, magna cum laude. Owen Thomas Myers. Cameron Marie Midgley, cum laude. Madeline Nicole Miller. Okay. Rocky Price Moore, magna cum laude. Trent Douglas Moore. Jason Alexander Morrow. Okay. I practiced yours a lot. All right. Marcelina Mushchinska. Got it? Fernando Ramiro Leonardo Musquiz. Man or line? Sorry. That's okay. Allie Carolyn Myers, summa cum laude. Nemo Nace, cum laude. Jordan N. Neese, cum laude. Makoto Negishi. Emily Grace Nichols. Kimber Nicole Nimwe. Lynn O, cum laude. Samuel Isaac Olan, cum laude. Kaylee Renee O'Malley, summa cum laude. Franklin Ben Orsina. Mike Paolo Paniotti. Kelly. Destiny Patricia Kelly Parker. Autumn Lene Jean Pelfrey, cum laude. Jesse Anthony Perry, cum laude. Lyle Bryson Van Pelt Petrie. Josiah Galen Pollard, summa cum laude. Maya Powell, cum laude. Tresden Cimarron Quinsel. Jayla Ray. Catherine Jane Reese. Cassandra Nayrata Reyes. Sophia Marie Reza, summa cum laude. Allie Ann Riley. Alina Riffle. Mia Noel Robinson. Ariana Rodriguez, cum laude. Jenna Elizabeth Ronto, cum laude. Connor Justin Razaszewski, magna cum laude. Micah Nicole Rouse, summa cum laude. Abigail K. Rowland, summa cum laude, interior design and architecture, outstanding senior. Oz Ruffin. Dana Arian Rupert, magna cum laude. Marco Anthony Satalia, cum laude. Jonah Scanlon, summa cum laude, outstanding senior, film and video. Amanda Marie Schmunk, cum laude. Sylvie Lynn Schwager. Jess Marie Schwartz, summa cum laude. Troy Eldon Scott. Sarirata Sang. Kyra Cherie Shank. Madeline Beth Shear, summa cum laude. Eva Maria Sherman. Isabella Dinenzio Shields, Shields, magna cum laude. Brianna Christine Shoemaker. Brielle Jolie Smith. Emmy Marie Smith. Keelan Sue Snow. Nick Specht, magna cum laude. Sam Andriana Spillman, magna cum laude. Gabriel. Jesse Gabriel Sprigg, magna cum laude. Riley James St. John, summa cum laude. Lillian Jean Stanton, summa cum laude. Natalie Jane Stastny. Morgan Cheyenne Steele, summa cum laude. Madison Renee Stepp. Emma Lucille Stokey, magna cum laude, industrial design, outstanding senior. Jagger Michael Stutzman. Benjamin Michael Sutter. Cole Walker Teeley, summa cum laude. Avery Rose Thomas, summa cum laude. Ryan Judith Flynn Thornhill. Mudgy or Muji? Majai. Maziah Majai Threats Fairley, cum laude. Samara Eliora Makoto Tugonen. Presley Talon Turner, magna cum laude. Outstanding senior, comics and narrative practice. Elizabeth Ann Van Wielden, summa cum laude. Megan Van Sale. Alexandria Lee. Benjamin David Waters. Leela K. Waters. Ryan Alexander Webb. Andrew Douglas Werner, cum laude. Leah Marisa Wildermuth. Colin John Williams, summa cum laude, valedictorian, advertising and graphic design, outstanding senior. Clin Yo, summa cum laude. Sarah Caitlin Juanita Yost, summa cum laude. Outstanding senior photography. Diamond Henrietta Ann Young, magna cum laude. Jackie Yu, cum laude. Last but not least. And Megan Aubrey Zelensky, magna cum laude. Congratulations.
All right, congratulations to our BFA graduates. And now it's time for the turning of the tassel. This tradition for undergraduates, don't do it yet, wait a minute. This tradition for the undergraduates signifies the official earning of your degree. Note that I said undergraduate students. MFA students, you should have moved your tassel to the left when you got your undergraduate degree. But for those of you who are just earning your bachelor's degree, you should be ready to go. This is your moment. Please turn your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. All right. Congratulations. We are almost done. Just a couple concluding things here. First, I want to remind you all that commencement, the name, is not a celebration of the end, but the beginning. Each member of the class of 2023 now holds a diploma, and that diploma is more than a piece of paper. Your diploma is a testament to all that you have accomplished in order to earn your degree. It's a demonstration of your personal power. I have no doubt that you will take all that you have learned here, and as I said earlier, use it to make not just a living for yourself, but for a full life. And along the way, don't forget to be kind, be creative, and make a difference in the world. One final request, guests, please remain seated for the recessional. After our graduates, faculty, and dignitaries have left the auditorium, then you may make your way out to the plaza where you will meet your graduate. One more time, congratulations, class of 2023.